trends for 2025. Everybody wants to have the golden ticket, the golden marketing strategy, the golden something. What advice you got, Eric? What trends do you see for 2025 that we should be doing, that businesses should be like taking into account, thinking like, oh, yeah, maybe let me hop on that trend, or yeah, let me do this, let me do that. What are your thoughts on that?
I think one of the biggest things we saw work in 2024 was video. Video for businesses, video everything you're doing behind the scenes, actual your finished products, finished work, and all that stuff. And I think that's going to carry over to 2025 because we've been seeing it, and what people really want to see and pay attention to the most is video. Like if you're just scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, people are going to stop to, first of all, photos don't really work that well on those platforms, but if you want to catch your potential client's attention and stuff, it's going to be with video.
Why do you say photos don't work? Or they won't catch their attention, I guess.
They're not going to be as engaging as the video is. If you just put a picture of a piece of grass and be like, yeah, check out my new piece of grass, compared to a video with multiple angles, edited well with music and all that stuff, eye-catching transitions and all that stuff, what's going to perform better? What's going to catch someone's more attention faster? And obviously it's going to be the video.
Yeah, and we always strive to talk about, like, in the audience, assume that nobody knows you and talk about, like, what you do.
Because nobody does know you.
Nobody does know you. And when you think they do know you, you got to do more content so they do know you. It's always the rat race. You're never going to get to a place.
What is it? Someone has to see you 7 times before they buy from you?
No, before they take you in consideration.
Even worse.
Yeah, even worse. 7, 10, 12.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, people need to know what you do, how you do it, and why you are the place for them to go. And then one thing, too, that we've been analyzing, we were talking about earlier today, was making the ask in every single video. Give me a call so I can give you a quote. Give me a call so I can do this. Give me the, like, you're making the ask. They don't even know who the heck you are. They don't know who the heck you are. So first of all, it's like, stop making the ask. Just tell them what you do, because, like we were saying, if it's good enough, people are just going to start sending you messages on their own. And sometimes we just want to make every sell, and it's like, you're not providing any value. Mm-hmm. But kind of to jump on what we're talking about, like trends, what should we be doing? Everybody wants the golden ticket of the trends. They start doing one thing for a week, 2 weeks, didn't work, they switch. And they get something new. They do it one week, 2 weeks, and then they switch because it didn't work. Mm-hmm. The biggest thing is like consistency. Like one of our services that we provide is video. We're a little biased with it, but I mean, the proof's in the pudding too. So I'm telling you right now, if you've never done a video ever, first of all, you're horrible on camera. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not that good. You're not as good as you think you are, even if you're in sales or whatever you are. And number 2, no one's going to see it because you don't got an audience, like if we're completely honest. Mm-hmm. So then that video is not going to explode. You're just hopping from trend to trend to trend, and you never stick with something. The biggest thing you can do is like actually stick with something, try it out. Okay, I tried it for 3 months, and it still didn't work. Okay, now you can prove it. Okay, that's one variable. Check. Let's go to something else. That didn't work. Mm-hmm. But you have to let it kind of do it. You got to let it do its job. Let the machine work.
You got to let it see what it's actually going to do, because then you can't like you're saying, you can't be hopping on from trend to trend, because then you're going to be stuck in the hole. And like the biggest thing that people need to do is like learn to pick a strategy and actually stick with it for a set amount of time. And like how we've been seeing, 3 months is a good point to kind of see if it's working or not.
To gauge it.
Anything less than that, I mean, especially with different types of businesses, there's off seasons, on seasons. Sometimes they're going to be a little bit hotter. Like take landscaping for example. It's going to be a lot more like engaging, hotter, and all that stuff when the weather's nicer. Right now it's snowing, so it's going to be a little slower. Yeah, you just need to be able to pick something and actually stick with it. Because, I mean, I think it also goes back to what does a win look for that person. So I think that's the first thing people need to actually ask themselves when they watch this. What does a win look like for you? Do you want to get more eyeballs on your social media pages? Do you want to get more eyeballs on your business? Do you want to make more money? If so, how does that look like for you? And then kind of go from there. If you want to get more eyeballs, then you're going to need to be doing consistent content. If you want to make more money, you don't necessarily have to put 10 videos out a week. You need to be running the right ads for you. It's like, what do you want to do? And then, okay, I want to do this. Let me try doing this strategy for that.
Yeah, because then if you start, like, that's perfect with just what you said, because KPIs, it's a fancy word, but it's pretty much just like the metrics. What are you gauging it? Like, what do you...
performance indicators.
Thank you, Erick, for the dictionary description.
Some people don't know what KPI is. So
well, that's what I'll say, just match. But, yeah, you might have your presence, you know, because I've seen it. We've studied a lot of this. A page has 4,000 followers, and they go to the actual feed or post and has like 0 likes, 1 like. So then you're like, okay, well, what's going on here? And then you see another page that has 200 followers and they post something and that thing is like 20 likes, 15 likes.
That's a big difference.
So that's a big difference. So if you're like, yeah, but I don't got more followers. Yeah, but you got more engagement. Like, depending on what you sell, if you just sell one of those, like, bro, you know? And then the other one is like, yeah, I got your audience is this big, but no one's seeing it. That means nobody cares, or it's not engaging, or maybe you just bought the followers. Like, honestly, if we're completely honest with that.
Like, if you just want views, you can just make a bunch of shitty content and prioritize your quantity over your quality. But if you actually want actual real views, and that's like when people are actually engaging with the video, then you need to slow it down a little bit and then get that quality up.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if we're in business, we want to make more money, we want to get more sales. So you just got to start seeing, like, just think about it. If I was the consumer, how would I want to be talked to? You wouldn't want to be, like, just think about it, like, if you're sitting in front of somebody, you're not going to be like, do you want to buy this now? How about now? Like, no. Like, if they haven't made the decision yet, it's probably because you haven't put enough value in. Or they made the decision that you're not the guy, too. It's either or. But that's one thing that I see with a lot of people. Like, that video only got 200 views. This guy over here, he's blowing up. He has all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty much just gauging pretty much what's a win, what does it look like, and because everyone wants to.
How are you going to measure it?
How are you going to measure it? Everybody wants to be like, ROI. It's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge ROI for a brand, because you're going to be working. You're going to be working in the grind. You're going to be grinding. And then out of nowhere, people are like, dude, you're everywhere. I got that the other day, dude. They're all like, dude, I see you everywhere.
You're famous now? Or
I guess, dude. And I'm just like, bro, we haven't even fucking got started. Just wait. He's like, dude, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. Like, I see you everywhere. I was like, well, what do you mean you see me everywhere? Like, because I don't go everywhere. It's like, no, like on social media and stuff. I was like, I don't think I got a big following, but I mean, appreciate you guys. Appreciate the solid shares and likes and all that stuff. But he's like, dude, I see you everywhere. And I was like, what'd you see? He's like, oh, I see your videos, dude. They're everywhere. And I was like, your business, he has a construction company. I was like, well, are you doing it like, you say you see my videos, so that means video is the best way probably to communicate. So do you do any videos for you? Oh, no, I don't. Like, dude, just how you engage with my content, there's probably out there someone that will engage with your content like that. But then we're like, oh, no, I'm scared. I don't want to do it or stuff. But it was just interesting. Like, people see it. They know what they should do, but they still don't do it.
Yeah.
So just get something, do it, and stay consistent.
Another big thing to keep in mind, too, is think about the kind of content you're making. Because, like, if I have a brand and I want to get more views, what's going to get me more views? Putting out hard informational content where I'm just sitting in front of a camera talking on monotone. Or if I go get, a good-looking chick and some pretty tight clothing, what's going to get more views? And then that chick's dancing over here. Like, that has nothing to do with my business, but it's going to get a lot of views. It's going to be very engaging, and you're going to have a lot of likes, comments, shares, all that stuff. But then, do you want to keep doing that content? Is that type of content going to serve you in any way? And honestly, most of the time, it's no. Going back to what does a win look like for you?
Question of the year. Think about it. What's a win look like for you? Write it, think about it, write it down, and execute it. Don't just write it down. You got to execute it, put a plan to crush the goals and crush 2025. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated, yeah. Underrated.